Thanks, councillors, and welcome to the September committee meetings of Dubbo Regional Council. I advise council is now web streaming its standing committee and council meetings live to the internet, and as such, those that present should refrain from making any defamatory statements. Your attendance at this meeting is your acceptance of the condition that your image may be recorded and streamed to the internet, as well as being retained in the archive of recorded council meetings and standing committee meetings. I now open the September 2020 Development and Environment Committee meeting, time being 5:35. I note that Councillor Ian Jones is in attendance on the audio only under the current COVID-19 provisions. The first item of business is apologies. I've received an apology from Councillor Gumley and Councillor Etheridge. Can someone move those? Thanks, Councillor Lawrence. Seconded, Councillor Parker. Any questions about? No questions about. I'll put that. All those in favour? No one against. Declare that carried. The first item is DEC 20/26, the building summary of August 2020. Can I have someone move that? Thanks, Councillor Diffie. Seconded, Councillor Grant. Any questions about? No questions to debate. I'll put that. All those in favour?
Aye.
No one against. Declare that carried. There are no further items for consideration of the Development and Environment Committee meeting. I declare the meeting closed at 5:32. I now open the September 2020 Infrastructure Livability Committee meeting. The first item of business is apologies. I've received an apology from Councillor Gumley and Councillor Etheridge. Can someone move that they be accepted? Thanks, Councillor Ryan. Second, Councillor Parker. Any questions about? Being none, I put that. All those in favour?
Aye.
No one against. Declare that carried. The next item is ILC 20/42, the Dubbo Triathlon Races 2020-2021. Can I have someone move that? Thanks, Councillor Diffie. Second, Councillor Grant. Any questions to debate? There's no questions to debate. I'll put that. All those in favour? No one against. Declare that carried. The next item is ILC 20/43, the Boundary Road Neighbourhood Shopping Precinct, proposed 15-minute parking zone. Can I have someone move that? Thanks, Councillor Ryan. Second, Councillor Shields. Any questions to debate? No questions about. I'll put that. All those in favour? No one against. Declare that carried. The next item is ILC 20/44, proposed traffic management intersection of Wingewarra Street and Regional Rail Dubbo Maintenance Facility Access Road. Can I have someone move that? Thanks, Councillor Shields. Second, Councillor Parker. Councillor Diffie.
Thanks, Mr Chair. I'd like to declare a non-pecuniary less than significant interest. I'm employed as a Senior Electorate Officer by New South Wales Parliament for the local member. They're involved in the Regional Rail Maintenance Facility, but I will stay in the room.
Yep, thanks. Any questions about it? No questions about it. I'll put that. All those in favour?
Aye.
No one against. Declare that carried. The next item is ILC 20/45, the proposed road closures, road corridors that are currently exist in Dubbo City Regional Airport. Can I have someone move that? Thanks, Councillor Grant. Second, Councillor Shields. Any questions about? Being none, I'll put that. All those in favour?
Aye.
No one against. Declare that carried. The next item is ILC 20/46, the draft water supply and sewage services customer service standards and 2020 water and sewage customer survey results for public exhibition. Can I have someone move that? Thanks, Councillor Lawrence. Second, Councillor Ryan. Any questions about?
Just briefly, Mr Chair.
Councillor Lawrence.
I thought this was a pretty interesting little insight into views in the community about a discrete area of council's operations. It was conducted in July and August of this year, and there was 717 surveys sent out. And it was interesting to me particularly that of those that answered, 63% believed that council should do more in respect of water conservation. I thought that was a very interesting figure to get in July and August of 2020 when we imposed water restrictions, obviously last year at a very high level, and that was something that caused a lot of consternation and opinion in the community. And obviously many of those opinions are reasonably held and strongly held, and people had impacts on their business and so forth. And we were very mindful of that. But I thought it was really interesting that a clear majority of those surveyed thought in fact, or think in fact, that council should be doing more in respect of water conservation. So certainly in the context of all those strongly held views, it provides some comfort that we, I suppose, had our finger on the pulse of the community to some extent and that the community did support those strong measures that we put in place. It'll be interesting to see when the survey is redone after smart meters are implemented, how that impacts on community satisfaction or client satisfaction in respect of water services, because a big part of the survey was in respect of leaks and response times and issues like that. And these smart meters, when they are finally implemented, and there's been a delay obviously because of COVID-related restrictions impacting on Victoria and the border and so forth, but when these smart meters are implemented, they will have a dramatic effect on how people deal with leaks and so forth, and therefore a big impact on bills that can rise sharply as a consequence. So it'll certainly be interesting to see in the future, once that project is implemented, if we see there that a majority of the community is in fact supportive of the measures that we do implement, and we certainly hope that will be the case. Thanks, Mr Chair.
Thanks, Councillor Lawrence. Any other further questions or debate? There being none, I'll put that. All those in favour? Councillor Jones, you in favour of that?
Councillor Jones? Are you on the line, Councillor Jones? Councillor Jones? The line's open, but she's not answering. Maybe her phone.
Try mobile. We'll just try mobile.
It's telling me now the phone's dropped out. They're working on the Cisco system today. IT. The phone lines are out.
We'll go back to ICL 20/46. There's no further questions or debate. I'll put that. All those in favour? No one against. I declare that carried. The next item is ILC 2047, Management of Crown Land Operational Reserves. Can I have someone move that way? Thanks, Councillor Parker. Second, Councillor Diffie. Any questions or debate? There being none, I'll put that. All those in favour? No one against. Declare that carried. The next item is ILC 20/48, the Crown Land Management Cemetery Reserves. Can I have someone move that? Thanks, Councillor Grant. Second, Councillor Parker. Any questions or debate? No questions or debate. I'll put that. All those in favour? No one against. I declare that carried. There are no further items for consideration of the Infrastructure Livability Committee, and I declare the meeting closed at 5:40 p.m.
Okay, thank you, councillors. I now open the September 2020 Culture, Economy and Corporate Committee meeting.
We did. I'm just going to stick you next to the speaker. Sorry, our phone lines have dropped out. I did try calling you.
Yeah, no, I was trying to call you.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm going to stick my phone here with the speaker on it. We're just opening up culture and economy.
Okay.
Okay, councillors. First item on the agenda is apologies. We've received an apology from both councillors Gumley and Councillor Etheridge. Can I have a mover and seconder of that? Move Councillor Lawrence, seconded Councillor Ryan. All those in favour?
Aye.
And I'd also like to note that Councillor Jones is in attendance tonight on the telephone as per our new COVID-19 arrangements. To move, first item on the agenda is investments under Section 625 of the Local Government Act of August 2020. Can I have a mover of that one, please?
Move, Councillor Jones.
Move Councillor Jones, seconded Councillor Lawrence. All those in favour?
Aye.
Oh, sorry, Councillor Parker, would you like to...
Oh, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd like to declare a significant pecuniary interest before the Council on this particular matter, and I will leave the room and be out of sight during this discussion. The reason for such is that I'm an employee of the Bank of Queensland Dubbo branch, a bank that Council has funds invested with. Thank you.
Okay, we'll do that one again. Any discussion or debate on that matter? No, I put that. All those in favour? All right, no,
Aye.
carried. Can someone invite Councillor Parker back into the room, please? Okay, we now move to CEC 20/37, the Dubbo Regional Livestock Markets Future Planning. Can I have a mover of that one, please? We have Councillor Ryan.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to put an alternate motion.
Okay, if you could read your alternate motion whilst it's being distributed, councillors, it would be great.
1, that the information contained within the report of the Director Culture and Economy dated 14 August 2020 be noted. 2, that Council call for expressions of interest for the Dubbo Regional Livestock Markets Technical Advisory Panel based with membership comprising the Mayor or nominee and 2 councillors, the Chief Executive Officer, Director Culture and Economy, Manager Dubbo Regional Livestock Markets, the President and 1 nominee of Dubbo Stock and Station Agents Proprietary Limited, 1 buyer representative, 1 carrier representative, 2 producer representatives, 1 management representative from Fletcher's International and 1 representative from Local Land Services. 3, that Council determine the 2 councillor representatives for the Dubbo Regional Council Technical Advisory Panel at the ordinary meeting of Council to be held 28 September 2020. 4, that Council continue to work with stakeholders to address recommendations arising from the future planning workshop and outlined in the consultant's report, Appendix 1. Thank you.
Okay, can I have a seconder for that one? Councillor Moore. Any discussion or debate? Councillor Parker.
Yeah, look, thank you. Just a bit of a report on the comments on the actual matter before us now. Look, the meeting held on the 21st of July was well received by all those in attendance. Good value points raised, and I didn't really receive any significant adverse comment. And they look forward to the next advisory panel meeting as per the director's probably recommendation as per today's report. I'd just like to make a couple of comments about livestock markets at the moment in terms of competition and what have you. Online selling continues to grow. We're all aware of Auction Plus. If you have a look at the store sale figures for the past 15 years on page 11 of the director's report, you'll notice that the numbers have significantly reduced over the last 15 years. If we go back to 2005, we were selling something like about 90,000, it reduced to back about 20,000 as we speak in 2020. So there's significant decline there, and as I said, the competition is pretty strong, and perhaps one could say that the bear is now in the cattle yards as well. So page 12 of the report, a 2-stage strategy and frequency is certainly supported in terms of going forward. Just to note in terms of the competition again, report in the Land 2 weeks ago of $20 million grant for Gunnedah Council, so they'll be upgrading their cattle sale yards. Coonamble now yarding, they only have fat sales. They're averaging about 1,100 to 1,300 per fortnight. Dunedoo, not sure, but certainly their numbers have increased in terms of the store sales and COVID rulings. That will probably settle down, but I think we've got to be conscious of competition that's in the marketplace now, and we'll also be certainly aware of the Dubbo's reputation in terms of a strong reputation. Is important that we sort of continue to communicate with all stakeholders, and overall I'd just like to thank Natasha and her team for the report that she's been put forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Parker. Anything further, councillors? No, I put that. All those in favour?
Aye.
Carried. Now we move on to dedication of roads, Badengra, Wellington North Solar Farm. Can I have a mover of that one,
Councillor Jones.
Moore? And
I'd like to move alternate motion.
okay, Councillor Moore, can you read that motion to the council, please?
One, that council notify the current proprietor of the subject private road reserves of its intention to dedicate them to the public as roads, bracket, close, council public roads, close bracket, pursuant to the Roads Act 1993, Division 2, Clause 17. Number 2, subject to no objection being raised, that council dedicate the subject road private road reserves to the public as roads, council public roads, pursuant to the Roads Act 1993, Division 2, Clause 16. That following the dedication of the private road reserves to the public as roads, bracket, council public road, close bracket, the council proceed to formally close the road and sell the proportion of the land to the solar farm operator. 4, that council permit the North Wellington Solar Farm to be developed upon subject land once it has been gazetted as a public road, whilst awaiting for formal road closures process to complete. 5, that the Chief Executive Officer be authorised to finalise the dedication of the private road reserves. And 6, that all documents in relation to the matter be executed under the power of attorney.
Okay, can I have a seconder for that one, please? Seconded, Councillor Lawrence. Any discussion? Councillor Grant.
Thank you, Mr Chair. I'd just like to declare a pecuniary significant interest in the matter at hand, as I have current business dealings with these existing land owners through my employment. So I'll be leaving the room.
Further? Further comments or discussions, councillors? No, I put that. All those in favour? I know carried. If someone can invite Councillor Grant back into the room. But, councillors, that also concludes the meeting. Thank you for your attendance.